from the little bit of congestion issue I was dealing with. Runny nose, ankle was starting to bother me again. But got back out here for some real quick one, got some weights in. And it's a quick 2-mile run to make sure the stamina stays where it needs to be, make sure the body stays where it needs to. It's all about maintenance, guys, maintenance. Even when I'm still dealing with this lingering ankle injury, still got it done, still got something done, which is important. And throughout the 2 miles, the ankle really didn't bother me. Really the situation is once it starts warming up, like once I get through, maybe half a mile, close to a mile, I stop feeling it. And then, as time goes on, depending on how long the run is, as time goes on, I may or may not start feeling it. So it's all about recovery and maintenance work and making sure you're not putting too much on it. So throughout the weekend, I'll make sure I give it its proper rest, but also make sure I'm doing something, not just sitting back on my ass and not running and things like that. So that's what it's all about. As far as today's Move Swiftly, though, let's dive in, because it's going to be kind of the part 2 from yesterday in terms of, again, this NFL and the lack of feeder system that we have, and just all of the bullshit. I mean, just the constant bullshit that I'm forced to hear when it comes to the game that gave me an identity, the game that I love so dearly, the game that made Aswan Cruikshank who Aswan Cruikshank is, in terms of how I learned business, how I developed as a man. The direction I'm seeing this game going is not the direction in which I am in favor of. We'll just say it like that. I'm not in favor of this direction where you get, again, I'm one of I don't want to tell myself one of, I'm it will say A, not one of, but I am a really big fan of Coach Primetime Deion Sanders, both as a player, coach, father, the whole thing. I love everything he's doing. I'm making it a point not to talk about him as much as I did last year, because of the fact that, look, you talked all that noise, and you ended up in last place in your conference. So I just don't feel like we need to be talking too much about someone who had the results that he had last year, all right? We're just keeping it honest.